So it's been a long ass time since I sat down and watched an episode of Tokyo Ghoul, but we're finally here, season 3. And so we start off, I guess, with Kuku Ure, and I guess he's the sole actor of the Quinks squad. We get introduced to all three of them, plus Sasaki, aka Kaneki. I guess it starts with Ure in the taxi, sniffing out a ghoul. He says, "Yo, I can tell you're a ghoul by the smell of your blood." Things really escalate. But in comes Ginshi Shirazu in for the save on a motorcycle, so that was kind of cool. Get introduced to what he can do. He gets stabbed right away, and he actually accidentally hits Ure, and they kind of have like a friendly rivalry, or in this case a rivalry, because Ure is completely solo. He's a solo act. He wants to progress. He wants that promotion. So it's all about the promotion when it comes to him. So we got insight to his character. You get some idea of how Ginshi responds. He's kind of like a wild card, a loose cannon, if you will. He ends up saying, "Yo, bad move." It activates his Kagane and abilities, and it's interesting because there's one taxi driver, Ghoul, and he's like, "Yo, you're Ghouls." So Ire is going to come in with a look like a sword technique. They both let their guard down. In comes Sasaki for the save with a sword, so that was kind of cool. Seeing what he could do again. Apparently, he let him go. He didn't kill him because he has a soft spot for Ghouls. So that's something we got introduced to when it comes to Sasaki. Lands him in hot water, I guess, with the head of the investigation squad led by Ito, supervised by Akira Mado, which is good to see her again after so long. She's blossomed really good. Speaking of which, we're seeing Sasaki. It doesn't seem that many years has passed, or a long time has passed since I guess, Route A into Season 3, and if you follow between the lines, it looks like they're following under Arima, so we kind of know what happens now. So I guess Kaneki did not die. He just joined up with them, and somehow Akira Mado is also a part of this. So that was kind of interesting to find that out. She lands a blow on Sasaki because obviously he's not supposed to allow ghouls to live. He's supposed to take them out. You're too naive. You're too soft. It's going to get you killed. So, and she actually refers to a punch as a Mado punch. So I thought that was kind of funny. So if you don't want to get Mado punched again, make sure you do what you have to do and kill off ghouls. You're supposed to lead by example. He's in charge of the Quink squad. So that was kind of cool. The superior or senpai, if you want to call it that. He has a sword, so I'm kind of curious what he can do with that without activating Kagane. Although by the end of this episode, it's pretty well established that he's going to go all out in episode 2. So already things are getting intense. We come to find out that targeting a ghoul by the name of Torso. I guess he's a taxi driver too, and we're going to see Hiname as well, which is kind of good to see her. And she kind of referenced, Kaneki said, the way you're acting right now, the way that these ghouls are hiding their presence, their identity, it reminds her of Big Bro or Kaneki in this case. So one of the ghouls ends up being a taxi driver. Yes, Mutsuki, and I guess he's the only one of the group that hasn't activated his Kagane yet. So that's going to take place sooner or later. We don't get to see Psycho, or in this, we do get to hear her voice, but we don't get to see her. So I'm guessing we already see her in the opening, so we know she's going to make her appearance. And already Ure is like, "Yo, I don't want to do this. I want to go solo because I want to boost my reputation and get a promotion." So he's the solo act. He tries to manipulate Ginshi as well, and he does a pretty good job of it. It's like, "Yo, hunt down Torso ourselves, because if we go as a group, then Sasaki will end up getting all the glory, and we won't get any of it." So he's manipulating them along. So, but by the end, they all act as, I guess, all come face to face with a ghoul that's giving them a really hard time. And no, it's not Torso. It could be related to Orochi. It is related to Orochi. So we don't know who that is yet. Although Kaneki said he hasn't faced a ghoul like this in years. So that clarifies it's been a couple of years since he's last fought a ghoul. So it's really good to see all these characters again. Obviously, we've got more insight to Ure and what he's all about. I guess his backstory really gave him a hard time. That's why he's desperate to get this promotion, so much so that he's actually biting his own arm to give him a power boost. Akira Mado ended up being the one to look after, I guess, train Sasaki. That's an interesting combo, considering the fact that past tense they were both enemies. So at some point, especially with Yuri Tree being mentioned in this episode, so and they were appearing in the opening too. In fact, we see Eto actually sparring with Kaneki, so I can't wait to get back into the swing of things when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul. I just hope it's well worth the wait after all this time. I don't have a problem with it. Again, I know it's a little bit controversial when it comes to the manga readers and the anime onlys. Personally, I'm a casual, so I'm going to enjoy this for what it is. So I enjoyed the new opening we got, and the thing about it is, a new opening to a new season is a good indication of where certain characters, how much of a role they will have in the impact in this season. It looks like Hinami's going to have a pretty big role, considering the fact she's undergoing a similar mask to how Kaneki used to do, or used to have, and she referenced Kaneki in this episode, kind of saying the way this group kind of has an identity reminds her of Big Brother, so she's still got the soft spot for Kaneki, which I definitely think there's going to be a reunion of sorts, but she looks like she's into some solo act herself alongside, I guess, Torso. And we do get to see Toko in the opening. It looks like she has shorter hair, but it looks pretty good. Otherwise, other characters look like they're going to get a major shine. We get introduced to new and old characters alike, so this is going to be an interesting season to look forward to in Tokyo Ghoul. We end the episode, I guess, with Sasuke. I guess he's like saying, "No, I don't need it." It's interesting because Kaneki's alter ego haunting Sasuke to embrace his Kagane, very similar to how Rize egg on Kaneki to like embrace his goal back in season 1 and 2. So now it's like, oh, the situation's changed, it's flipped. So, and by the end of the episode, we see Sasuke, aka Kaneki, kind of like break his fingers like he usually does. Vintage Kaneki, how the episode ends with his Kagane activated. So things are going to go down there in the episode. So I can't wait for that. The sub version, but also watched the English dub, so I enjoyed it. So Tokyo Ghoul's back, and it looks like it's going to be just as good as season 2. At least I hope so. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Appreciate that. Subscribe to channel for more Tokyo Ghoul. Obviously, this is going to be a weekly review now. Catch you guys later.